there's no way I'm gonna make it. This is gonna be a learning experience, ladies and gents. A very big one. What is up, everybody? Below Average Hiker here, and we are at the Lake of the Ozarks State Park in Missouri. And I am getting ready to hike the Trail of the Four Winds. I'm really excited about this one. From what I can tell, it's between 10 to 11 miles round trip, and there's some pretty neat things along the way. This is actually the parking lot for a different trailhead, but my trailhead is actually located across that highway over there. Can you see it? Can you see it up there? Yeah, I have to cross this highway in order to get to the trailhead that I need to be at. So I'm going to scamper across. There have only been a few cars that have come through in the last several minutes, so I think I should be okay. But we're gonna try to get across without getting hit by a car, and then we're gonna knock out the Trail of the Four Winds. Thanks for joining me. Made it across, didn't get hit by a car. Off to a good start. Okay, so it looks like there is a 13.5 mile option or a 9.25 mile option. We'll be able to make that decision once we get there as to how far we want to go. As of right now, I'm planning on doing the whole thing. I might not, just depends on how long it takes. I don't have all day. It said estimated hiking time was 13 hours. I don't think that those are usually extremely accurate, but just in case, we're gonna play it by ear on this one and see what happens. Why, yes, as a matter of fact, I am wearing shorts. Why, you ask? Well, that's a really good question. Let me tell you the story. So, as it turns out, I was going to be away from home for the first part of this week for some family stuff. I planned on hiking, and so I brought everything, or what I thought was everything that I would need in order to successfully complete this hike. Well, I'd originally planned to hike yesterday when it was supposed to be like 50 degrees in the morning, nice and warm, not 30 degrees and fairly frigid. So I brought shorts because I was really excited at the opportunity of getting to hike in shorts. And now I'm not quite so excited about that opportunity because my legs are a little bit cold, but otherwise I'm fine. Just need to keep moving. It's supposed to warm up throughout the day, so it's supposed to actually get up close to 60 today, which is gonna be really, really nice. It's not 60 right now, so that's what I'm struggling with at this point in time, but it's okay. We'll move forward. This is just a lesson in preparedness. Scenic overlook, 1/10 of a mile. Heck yeah, that's Instagram content. Wait a minute. Did I go the wrong way? No, that's all marked. Oh well, this better be worth it. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd say it was worth it. That was actually really pretty cool. It was quite the scramble to get up there, but really neat overlook. I took some pretty cool pictures up there and on the way back down. So if you want to check out those pictures, head on over to Instagram, follow @BelowAverageHiker, and you'll be able to see exactly what I saw. Shameless plug. Look at this rock. It's pretty cool. You know, honestly, when I first got out here, I was a little concerned because my legs were cold. Like, real cold. Like, I hope I'm not causing damage cold. But it's actually been a blessing in disguise because on these uphills, my legs are cold, so my muscles aren't cramping up or getting weird. So, I don't know, it just feels like the uphills are a little bit easier. A little bit. I don't know. We're only a few miles in though, so that may change very drastically. Okay. So, quick update as to what is going on and what I just realized. The trail has sustained some severe rain damage, which has caused some of the cutoffs that I planned to take when I was looking at this online. It's made those inaccessible. So basically what's happening is I'm being forced to take the long loop, which is fine. I mean, it's only about 14 miles total, which I'm confident that I can do. But the problem is that I absolutely have to be out of these woods by 2:30. It is currently 10:30, so I have 4 hours. If I go at my average pace while filming, which is about 30 minutes per mile, there's no way I'm gonna make it. But if I hoof it and go hard and turn today into a cardio day, then I might have a chance. So what does that mean for you? That means basically I'm pretty much done with getting the walkthrough shots. I'm pretty much getting done with leaving the camera on the ground and walking past it. Those things like that make the videos fun and kind of cool. And what I'm really gonna focus on is less talky, more walky. Hope that I can get out of here in time. I mean, I'm not in any imminent danger or anything if I don't get out of here. I just had something that I really need to do at that time, so we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what happens, and I'll try to show you as much as I can along the way. I mean, the option is there to turn around and go back the way that I came. I know for sure I can make it out in time. Won't be a big deal, but that to me kind of feels like giving up, and I'm not about giving up, not this time. So yeah, we're gonna give it all we got and get out of here as quickly as possible. Cardio day. Real quick, before I'm no longer able to breathe, I want to give a huge shout out to a fellow hiker who's on a very similar journey as to what I am. He goes by Robot in the Wild, aka the Heavy Hiker. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel and his Instagram down below. I really hope you check him out. He's got a series called Hike Your Way to Healthy, much along the same lines of what I'm doing here. Really good video, really good dude. I've talked to him several times. We're all in this together, so make sure you go show him some love, go subscribe to his channel, follow him on Instagram. Okay people, less talky, more walky. Okay, if you remember from my Goat Bluff Trail video, I still have, or had, quite the aversion to walking through mud or getting my feet wet. And today, as it turns out, is the day that I get to get over that, because I don't have time to tiptoe, and this hilltop is literally nothing but mud. My feet are soaked because no, I'm not wearing my waterproof socks. A little too late now. Wish I would have thought of that ahead of time. I only have a finite amount of time to get through this trail, and so far so good. We're making a great pace. I am feeling really good, other than my feet being wet and muddy. But yeah, we're facing the challenge head on and making what we can out of it. This is going to be a learning experience, ladies and gents. A very big one. Yeah, that was my feet getting stuck in the mud and having a suction cut back out. Not a happy hiker right now, but it's okay. We're putting in work. Okay, so I'm right at 7 miles in now. I got about 5 left to go, my best guess. Who knows though. Feeling pretty good. I am tired. Not like cardio tired, but like just muscle tired. My legs are shot. I haven't really stopped to break any considerable period of time, and I've not sat down since I got out of my car. I'm not going to say that that's probably the healthiest or smartest thing to do. I'm going to be very sore tomorrow, but sometimes you got to break those muscles down to build them back up. So we're going to see what happens. Do our best to get out of here. I got about 2.5 hours left, and that's until I need to be in the car on the way out of the park. So I should make it in time. I don't want to take any chances though, so I'm going to keep plowing ahead and show you as much as I can. Sorry, this video hasn't been very exciting for you. It's been incredibly exciting for me because I'm running against the clock. I'm also pacing a lot better than I ever have before, and that may be because I have a specific motivation. But I'm even 7 miles in, I'm averaging 19 minutes a mile, where I normally average 25 to 30. So, and that's with filming. But yeah. So I think all in all, in the grand scheme of things, today being the way that it is good, because I really need to build up these muscles that I'm working right now if I'm going to do anything resembling even a short multi-day hike. And this is definitely doing the trick. I love this area. There's not been a whole lot of crazy stuff to show you. I mean, it's basically just woods and valleys and creeks and woods and leaves and more woods, and yeah, that's about it. So you haven't been really missing out on much. So all right, we got 5 miles. We got 5 miles ish left, and we're gonna get them done as quickly as we can. Okay, we got 9 miles down, 3.5-ish, something. I don't know. These trails have been reworked so many times, it's not even close to what my app says, so I don't know. But we're doing pretty good on time. We've got another hour and 45 minutes before 0 time, and I should be able to get those 3 to 4 miles done, hopefully. I'm pretty tired. My knees and ankles are starting to get pretty sore, but not bad. I can just really tell that I've worked them really well. Stopped walking to eat. Well, not even really to eat, just to get my snacks out of my pack. I ate them while I was walking. I stopped to go to the bathroom, and then I stopped to take off my hoodie because it's finally warming up out here. But other than that, in the last 9 miles, I have not stopped. And I'm keeping up with that 19-minute pace pretty well. So, despite being exhausted, and despite not really being able to stop and smell the roses, I'm pretty proud of myself because, honestly, I could not have done this just a few weeks ago at this rate for this long even, let alone another 3 or 4 miles. But since I've been working hard, and since I've been taking better care of my body and watching what goes in it and following that, what's it called again? DMW SDS diet. I've lost some weight. I feel better. I feel healthier. I feel stronger. And I've been hiking more often, so those hiking muscles are building up. And I feel like I'm doing pretty well. And if I keep it up at this rate, then the Buffalo River Trail in May shouldn't be an issue. So, but man, I am exhausted. I'm tired. I'm gonna pay for this one. I'm gonna pay for this one. It's all right. It's all worth it. It'll be fine. I don't work tomorrow, so I don't necessarily need to walk or anything. So I can leave it all on the trail today. And like football players say, leave it all on the field. I'm gonna leave it all on the trail today. I'm not gonna have anything left when I'm done. And that's a win. That's a win in my book. Can you see it? Probably not. A little red fox just jumped across the road. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm getting kind of worried, not because I don't think I'm gonna make it in time, but because for the last little while I've been going down a considerable hill. And as we all know, hiking laws of physics state that what goes downhill must go back uphill. And with the way my knees and ankles and feet are feeling right now, I am not looking forward to that. Nothing to it but to do it. Is that what people say? Nothing to it but to get to it. Nothing, honey. Do I remember that commercial? It's a pretty little area. Happy little trees. Man, I miss Bob Ross. He was an OG. This place is so torn up that you have to kind of guess where the trail is. Luckily, they have it blazed very well to where if you're not quite sure where the trail goes, there's always a red blaze within eye shot, like right there. And yeah, so that's kept me on the straight and narrow for the majority of this trip. We're coming up on 11 miles, I think. I don't know. We're on the home stretch. I don't feel great, but I feel okay. And looks like we're definitely going to make it in time. I'm just going to jump across it. I don't know what else to do. Oh, I can't think. My brain and my body are fried. Well, let's just run out the rest of it. Let's just run. No, that's a bad idea. That's a terrible idea. What are you thinking? Oh, you're just gonna pay for that. In case anybody was wondering, I am no genius. For the past several years, I've had a hefty struggle with joint pain, whether it be my ankles or my feet or my knees or my back, or pretty much anything. That's just what happens when you get older. And I can't take ibuprofen because it tears my stomach up, so I've taken just like a ton of naproxen or Aleve, and probably gonna take some today for sure once I get back home. But I was watching a video from a thru hiker named Dixie. Oh wait, hang on, look at that. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, I was watching a video from a thru hiker that I follow. Her name is Dixie. Her channel is called Homemade Wanderlust. And she was talking about how fish oil helps with joint pain and preventing joint pain. So I may give that a try. Go over and check out Dixie's channel. It's called Homemade Wanderlust. Tell her I sent you. No, she has no idea who I am. It'd be cool if all 20 of you went over and said, hey, below average hiker sent me. And that'd be cool. Maybe she'd give it a thumbs up, give a bro a follow or a shout out or something. Probably not. I'm setting my sights way too high on that one. One of the most popular thru hikers out there, so it's whatever. Worth a shot, right? Dixie, if you end up watching this, you're awesome. I loved your entire CDT thru hike that you just did this year. It was really cool. One day I want to be like you, but right now I'm just trying to survive a 12-mile day in the Ozarks. So just as I suspected, what goes downhill must go back uphill. It's never gonna end. That would have been difficult on fresh legs, let alone having 11 miles under my belt already today. All right, on we go. I want to thank you all for sticking with me today. I know today's video was not visually stunning. You got to watch me complain a lot and sweat and breathe heavy. But I'm glad that you were all here to witness the breakthrough that I had today. Feels really good. So if you've had any enjoyment this video or any of my other videos, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Go follow me on Instagram at @BelowAverageHiker. Make sure you check out the other people that I've called out in this video as well. Robot in the Wild, the heavy hiker, and Dixie from Homemade Wanderlust. Go show them some love too. Otherwise, I've got just about a half mile left to get back to my car. There's one more thing I want to talk about, but I wanted to get all that stuff out of the way first. Black. There's the trailhead that I started on. Here is the parking lot. Made it. With 20 minutes to spare. I feel really terrible, but really good right now. Awesome. Real quick, before I go, I just want to let you know that if you're facing something that feels like it's impossible, if you're up against something that feels like you just can't win, I promise that you can. A year ago, I would have never dreamed that I could hike 12 miles in difficult terrain in less than 5 hours. And today I did it. And I feel like that's a massive accomplishment for me. So if I can do that, then you can do anything. I know that it's really easy to give up, and it's really easy to say, I can't do that, but it's much more difficult to become self-aware and realize that yes, you can, you're just lazy. And I came to that realization not too terribly long ago, pretty much whenever I started this channel. And this channel is something that helps keep me accountable and keeps me from slipping back into that mentality. But trust me, if I can get to the point where I'm at now, which I've still got a long way to go, but if I can get to the point where I'm at now, then you can do anything. Because I'm by far the laziest person I know. Take that to the bank. But if I can do this today, and I can do this and still feel really good about hiking, about my path, about the training program, about my future as a hiker, then you can definitely face whatever obstacle it is that's standing in your way and overcome that as well. This is the Below Average Hiker. I hope you had some fun today. I know that I did, and I will catch you next time. Until then, happy hiking. Have a good day.